debris flowing in the sky there. This is Belito past the toll gates. Look at this thing. It is so huge for this to be here.
Residents of Tongaat, Durban, are grappling with the aftermath of a severe storm that struck on Monday, June 3rd, bringing heavy rain and strong winds. The storm has wreaked havoc across various parts of the eThekwini municipality, with Tongaat experiencing significant damage. The inclement weather has led to localized flooding in several areas of the city. In response to the South African Weather Service's Level 4 weather warning, the city had earlier urged residents and motorists to exercise extreme caution. The eThekwini Municipality Mayor Mksalasai reported that disaster management teams were mobilized shortly after 4:20 p.m. on Monday to address numerous emergencies. The storm has also disrupted water and electricity supplies in Tongaat, leaving many areas without essential services. Mayor Kanda assured that mop-up operations would commence following thorough assessments. Emergency response teams are on the ground providing relief to those affected, and disaster management teams are preparing reports, he said. With heavy rain expected to persist into the evening, municipal teams are on high alert ready to offer continued support and relief to the community. The storm caused damage to houses, infrastructure and schools in Seatides and Tongaat. South African Weather Service forecaster Sifsile Dlamini said that they also received multiple videos of a tornado-like storm and will confirm tomorrow the exact nature of the event. Meanwhile, several homes in Magwavini and Sandfields, KZN have collapsed. Dozens of residents, including minor children seeking shelter from the storm, were injured in structural collapses. Trees were uprooted and blocked roads, causing major traffic jams. Several vehicles were also damaged. Several of the injured have been transported to medical facilities. A 39-year-old female was killed in a structural collapse during a storm that swept through. Members of Reaction Unit South Africa were called out to the residents on Rama Drive after a wall collapsed on the female. On arrival, reaction officers cleared the debris and retrieved the woman's body. She sustained life-threatening injuries and was pronounced deceased. XNBIP Ambos and IPSS Medical have been deployed to the Tongaat and La Mercy areas. Multiple buildings have been damaged and injuries reported following what seems like a tornado and hailstorm. Local authorities are on the scene for assistance and further investigations. Videos are emerging of a tornado that hit the north of Durban area. XNBIP, IPSS, Metro Fire, and other northern emergency services are working tirelessly to assist wherever possible. Rescue operations are underway with Reaction Unit South Africa, RUSA, attending to emergencies in the Tongaat area. RUSA's Prem Bolram said that one of the most affected areas is Tongaat. Several roads have been blocked by trees that fell over following the strong winds. Motorists are being urged to proceed with caution, use alternate routes or delay traveling where possible. eThekwini Municipality said the city's disaster management teams have been on the ground responding to emergencies since 4:20 p.m. after adverse weather conditions battered parts of the city, causing severe damage to households, schools, municipal property, businesses, and infrastructure. Emergency response teams have been deployed and are on the ground to provide emergency relief to those affected. Disaster management teams are compiling reports to ensure a consolidated government response. We also have law enforcement agencies on the ground, including Metro Police and fire and emergency personnel who are attending to those in distress, said eThekwini Mayor Mksalasai in a statement released by the municipality. The most significant damages have been reported in the Tongaat area, parts of the Durban Central Business District, Umbababa, and surrounding areas. In the western part of the city, fallen trees have blocked roads in Fields Hill, Gillets, and Assagay. Heavy rains have also caused localized flooding in some parts of the city, the statement read. It added that the mayor will visit affected areas on Tuesday morning to assess the extent of the damage. Mop-up operations will begin once assessments have been completed. The immediate priority is to ensure the safety of those affected. The heavy rains have also caused damage to water and electricity infrastructure in Tongaat, leaving some communities without water and electricity. Destructive tornado-like winds were also reported in northern Natal earlier on Monday. Dundee Courier reported tornado-like winds ripped through the town, damaging the administrative block at Oscarburg School, in Rorke's Drift. The storms followed devastating flooding in the Eastern Cape this past weekend. Weather warnings were also issued for eThekwini and the South Coast on Monday.
Tornado just chased me from our farm down past Roberts. It seems to be getting bigger at Compensation Flats. It's pretty big.